Hey guys, MartyMyRealtor.com, Marty Maciso here. I want to give you guys prospective buyers of bank-owned properties two awesome pieces of advice on when to make your offers. Because it's not about what your offer is or how much or how below the list price, it's when you make it. Because there are important timelines. The first one is the end of the month. You want to make a bid on a bank-owned property at the end of the month because asset managers who work for the banks work on 100% commission. They get paid based on how many files that they actually close. So sometimes it's not really about playing the negotiating game back and forth. It's about putting that offer in right at the end of the month when a negotiator needs to really hit her figures, and you may get a very discounted offer approved. So keep in mind, all these bank-owned properties that you see listed on the internet, they're not steals. They're listed at fair market value. And usually you can't just walk in and bid 50 cents on the dollar. That's a very common misconception. These asset managers know that by the time a property basically is a bank-owned property, 3 appraisals have been done as is, in as-is condition. And the asset managers know what they're worth, and they want full market value. We're pretty close to it. But at the end of the month, sometimes you can get a deal. The next and best time to do it is when the second auction is going to happen. See, the foreclosure process, this might be complicated, so really pay attention here. The foreclosure process, when a homeowner defaults, they go through that legal process. In different states it's different, but at the end of the day, in order for that home to be repossessed by the bank, they need to do a public sale. And that public sale is often called a foreclosure auction. Back in the day, you used to be able to go there and get steals at these first auctions, but now, because we've come from a very overvalued market and we're in a declining market, the only people bidding at these first auctions are the banks. They repossess it, buy back the property, they take a big loss, and then they list it with a real estate agent, and then that's what a bank-owned property is. It's owned by the bank, it's an asset, has an asset manager on one side, the real estate agent trying to sell it on the other. So these are properties that these banks want to sell, and they want to sell them fast. So what happens if they don't sell them within 3 months? They have the second auction. So this is like a fire sale. You can go to these auctions and you can get good deals at these auctions. I've heard of many. Sometimes they're starting out at $9,000 for a property that might be worth $100, with the intent to get people excited and bid that property up and get the most they can. But the best time to make the offer is right before that property goes to auction, the second auction, because these banks don't want to go to the auction because they are at risk of losing a lot of money. And making a very low ball offer before that second auction is the best time to make a bid on a bank-owned property. So if you have any questions, give me a shout, email me, contact me, and I also know of some websites you can go on to find some bank-owned property auctions coming up. All right? Thanks a lot for visiting MartyMyRealtor.com. Thanks.